Greetings everyone, this is me again. Zara Berserk just fixed my mic. Sorry about the sound if it came. Come back to continue from my previous live stream. My case locked. I've added something to the title, so changing the title because I started to talk about this and what I found out in the Tafsirs, Islamic sources. It's unbelievable. It's really sick. It's adultery. It's stealing someone's wife, using Allah like He uses Allah in everything. Now, to have Zainab and go into her without any guardian wali, which he needed, should have, because there were walis or guardians for the other wives during the marriage ceremony. So hopefully you can see this and not make excuses, right? Or try to, in a manner, okay, this may be to avoid this. And sorry, I'm not going to say Sunnis, what is this? I'm also going to say Shias, what is this? Why did you ignore this? This is the Walima. Everything is said here. I've read out what I've read out in my previous live stream from here. It was about my case. And I've asked God to help me again because I was unable to talk properly. And like go silent here in shock. Anyways, let's see how far I can go here. So it's Muhammad's dirtiest ever against Zayd and Zainab. So when Zayd had completed his aim with her, we gave her to you in marriage, meaning when our marriage to Zayd was over and he separated from her, we married her to you. What happens here is, and the one who was her wali, guardian, in this marriage was Allah Himself. Allah Himself. In the sense that He revealed to the Prophet that he should go in onto her without any wali. This is so dirty. Without any wali, without any contractual agreement, meaning, and dowry or witnesses among mankind, but the Sahabas, we are told, were just to see the act XXX X-rated. Imam Ahmad recorded that Thabit said that Anas, may Allah be pleased with him, said when Zainab's iddah finished, may Allah be pleased with her, the Messenger of Allah said to Zaid bin Haritha. I'm just going to check. So I may lose my, which paragraph? Okay, this is Ibn al-Qatir. So it's come from Ibn al-Qatir. It's come from him, Qatir. But maybe, I don't know how to put it anyways. So here, this is Ibn Qatir's story from the historian Ibn Qatir. But however, Ibn Jarir narrated also, so I don't know how, but this is from the sources, okay? And you have done a favor to him means by freeing him from, see now Allah's Messenger said to Zayd bin Harith, now, since Zayd bin Harith is separated from Zainab, she's finished her iddah, she should go to her family, her mother's place. But no, Prophet Muhammad sends Zayd. So since the very beginning when I read this ayat, when I was a Shia, I started to have doubts, like, oh my God, concealing in his heart what Allah was to reveal. What is this? I couldn't understand this ayat. Now it's getting more and more clear. Every day it's getting better and better, worse and worse meaning. He sends Harith. Do you see this? Allah's Messenger said to Harith, that now, go to her and tell her about me, that I want to marry her. He's really sick in the head. So I don't know what he's punishing both of them, his ex-adopted son now, because the ayat has come. And this is the messenger that the ayat says, exalted, follow, imitate him, follow his example. He's got really high standards of morals. Now, why would I depart from the Shia tafsirs, even the translations? Because I found him a false prophet. And then I had to seep through the tafsirs, even the weak ones or the false stories by Tabari about his turning of his hearts at Zaid and Zainab's place. He exclaimed to himself and left, departed. I had to take that, and if you see my manner of research, you will understand why I had to take that story, which is regarded as a false story by most Muslims, or let's say all Muslims, right? Unanimous even. But this is not. This is accepted. So this, we have an X-rated thing here going on. I didn't know this part, that how the Sunnis believe, and this is given in detail. So now Zaid is sent. Bruce Springsteen's song comes to my mind. I wish I was blind. So Zainab, we're told in the Sunni Shia commentary, that had a brother Abdullah bin Josh. He could have sent him, rather than sending his now newly, like a divorced, they're divorced recently. Okay, 3 months. After the 3 months or something. But still, but they're small. So God help me read this out here without losing my mind here. Go to her and tell her about me, that I want to marry her. So he went to her and found her kneading dough. He said, when I saw her, I felt such respect for her that I could not even look at her. Look at her now. And this is what zulm, haram. What the Messenger of Allah had said. So I turned my back to her. It was so difficult for her. But he said that I had such respect for her. I started to feel much respect for her. But she never felt, we are told. So the stories don't make sense. Since Allah's Messenger now wants to marry Zaid as an obedient, freed slave, seems like he's never freed from anything that from Allah's Messenger, obeying him now. In this matter, how he's treated his freed slave and ex-adopted son. This is the etiquette. This is your manners that you have to emulate. So I turned my back to her and stepped aside and said, do you want to read the story? O Zainab, rejoice, for the Messenger of Allah has sent me to propose marriage to you on his behalf. She said, I will not do anything until I pray to my Lord. May he be glorified. So, first time she's forced to obey. We are told in Surah 33, verse 36, she was forced to marry Zaid. She treats him badly, we are told. She can't get, all the tafsirs you can see. which one doesn't have it? Anyways, where am I going? She said, I will not do anything until I pray to my Lord. Can you try? You know, of course. So she's not, even now, she's not taking this as a command, obeying Allah's messenger. She feels that this is a false messenger and this only Allah. Pray to my Lord. So she went to the place where she usually prayed. The Quran was revealed to whom? Did the revelation come to Zainab and we gave her we gave her in marriage to you? It should be revealed to the Messenger of Allah. So Zaid has to go back to the Messenger of Allah, and the Messenger of Allah says, oh, it's revealed to me, but it's not written here. And the Messenger of Allah came, oh, no, wait a minute, here. So when, so I will not do it, okay? And the Quran was revealed, and the Messenger of Allah came. Mistake here. Here is the mistake I see. And entered without permission. Without permission from whom? We were there when she entered upon the Messenger of Allah. And for the wedding feast we offered bread and meat. This is walima. You know when the Muslims have the rukhsati done, the bride goes now with the groom. On the wedding night, that's the reception. Then when there's the consummation of marriage, they have the walima. They give a feast, wedding feast. That's called walima, after the consummation. We offered bread. This means we were there when she entered upon the Messenger of Allah. Okay, you may say it's not that the Messenger of Allah entered upon. So you would say that she entered upon the Messenger of Allah, his house. No, it just doesn't say his house, but upon him. Ew! And for the wedding feast we offered bread and meat. Then the people left and some men stayed behind conversing. Then that ayat was revealed. Surah Azab ayat 53. House after they had eaten. Then the people left and some people stayed on. The Messenger of Allah went out and I followed him. Who is following him? He started to go around the apartments of his wives, greeting them, and they said, O Messenger of Allah, how do you find your new wife? I do not know whether I or someone else told him that those people had left. So he went and entered the house. And I went to enter after him, but he drew the curtain between himself and I. Zaid, right? The ruling of hijab was revealed, and he exhorted the people as Allah had exhorted them. Zaid. So when Zaid completed his aim with her, Zaid was sent. No, Imam Ahmad recorded that Tabid said that Anas, okay, when Zaid, okay, it could be Tabid or, I mean, whoever, thank God, it's not Zaid, right? Curtain was drawn between himself and I. Enter not the Prophet's houses unless permission is given to you. Behold, adultery has taken place. You don't even know it. Silent shock. In our tafsir of Surah An-Nur, we mentioned that Muhammad bin Abdullah bin Josh said Zainab and Aisha, may Allah be pleased with them, were boasting to one another. Zainab, may Allah be pleased with her. It's not her fault. I don't blame her. said, I'm the one whose marriage was revealed from above the heaven. Bichari Allah. Seems like I'm also an illegitimate. This is a false religion. Anyways, mistakes made. My mother was 13 years old. I shouldn't. She believed. This is. What? Keep out of the waters. Jaws? Jaws movie? Stay away from Islam. Your prophet messenger, who was mine also, let's also say our prophet is an adulterous sick man. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, sorry, I'm just I cannot take it. No. But I have to help my Kalki avatar is coming. Prepare the way for the Kalki, the Buddha, the Maitreya, the not Mati. So Shias, I have to give it to you like this. You see, they decided, since my grandaunt, Devi, that this is how it's going to be for the end. I have to help the Muslims, Shias and Sunnis. So go to Kalki, find him. Don't go to Mahdi. Even if Shaitan comes in the garb of Mahdi, I'm Hassan, Imam Hassan Askari's son, and this, and he gives you evidences. Kalki, save my Shias. Kalki, save my Shias. ज़ैनब का था बयां गम उठाने को रह गई. Zainab bin Josh. It said there be no difficulty between the believers to the believers in respect of, not between the believers, but you know what I mean. I can't really go. I'm so tired. I have to do lots of things. Anyways, I managed to eat. Call them after their fathers. Now this is no, I'm not reading more. The discourse from here to verse 48. Still about 37. The Holy Prophet married Hazrat Zainab. What way? No contract, no wali, nothing. And the hypocrites, the Jews and the mushriks had started a relentless propaganda campaign. Would you blame them now? Breaking pacts? And he killed them. He got them killed. Surah Azab verse 60 to 61. Hello Muslims, I'm spreading rumors against your prophet that he's an adulterer. Oh, okay, I'll go off. I'm to. So this is Ibn Khatir and Jalalain. Retain. And he was to manifest of your love for her and of the fact that should Z part. No, Jalalain doesn't write in such detail permission for legal. The Prophet consummated his marriage with her without the customary permission from her legal guardian. Without the customary. Jalalain also records this. Allah, narrates this. Oh my God. God exalted be, he says. So when Zaid had fulfilled, लानत तेरे मुंह पर सबको सताया, लानत तेरे मुंह पर, not on Umar, you, Prophet Muhammad, वो नहीं के ज़हरा को सताया, दरवाज़ा गिराया. Umar ज़ात हराम ज़ात ईरानी. Sorry, Muhammad ज़ात हराम ज़ात. Haram Zade. Okay, I have to go. Sorry, Amina. Just see this Jalalain also, okay? I take a break. Sorry, I can't help myself.